Hey out there YouTube, it's Double D here with Tournage du Bois. Today we're going to make a coffee scoop out of some Zebrawood and a scoop. So stick around and let's get it turned. Alright, now that we've got this roughed in, what we want to do is start working towards our shape. So we will get the speed knocked up just a little bit and start shaping the handle. So we've got it roughed down, we've got it in our shape we want. I like the grip to get just a little bit better there. So we'll do some sanding or some denatured alcohol to clean it up a little bit, and then we'll start doing our sanding. Sanding sealer now. Let that dry, and we'll sand a bit more, do another coat of sanding sealer, and we'll finish sanding and get onto our abrasive paste and our finish. So that is really nice and smooth. I have that sanded up to 400 grit. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to use the Axe abrasive paste. What that will do is it has a little bit of a grit to it, and so it will sand it just a little bit further even than what the sandpaper has done, which, like I said, has gotten it to be really smooth, really good feel to it. So we'll use the Axe abrasive paste, get that put on, get that put on real good and knocked off the way it needs to be. And then we'll look at using some of Dr. Woodshop's high build friction polish, which is a walnut oil and a shellac mix that the friction, by putting it on while the lathe is turning as it heats up, will sink the oil into the wood and really give it a good sheen. So as you watch, you're going to see this really pick up a strong sheen as we go through that process. So we're going to start with the Axe Abrasive Paste and get that put on. And you will see a little bit of a sheen come through this process, which is nice, but then we'll really see it pick up once we start the high friction build paste. Most of the sheen that you'll see as we put this Axe Abrasive Paste on is basically because we're adding a little bit more moisture back into the piece, which is a good thing because it'll really soak this up, and then that's what allows it to really start sanding and having that abrasive effect on it. So we just wipe it on real good, then we'll turn the lathe on, and basically we just keep using a paper towel on this until nothing else is coming off, and then we'll be done and ready to move on to the next step. What I then do is I flip to a clean part of the paper towel, and as I start going over it, we just go until nothing's coming off at all, and at that point we know we're done with the abrasive paste. Nothing's coming off now. So we're good with that. Now we'll jump over to the high build friction polish. We'll put that on as the lathe is on. And like I said, that friction that builds up while we're pushing, while we're working this into the wood, the friction will help it set, and we're really going to start seeing this shine as we go through it. Hopefully you can see in with the light reflection in it that it just really starts shining now. We'll put 2 or 3 coats on, and then we'll get this parted off, touch up the back end of the handle, and then get the scoop put in, and we will be done with this project. But I think that looks spectacular. 2 coats. So we'll get this parted off, and I'll get the attachment put on so that we can sand and touch up that back end. And we get the scoop glued. Started a higher grit since we only have this little tiny bit to do, so we'll get that sanded down, and then we'll get it polished up and be going. I don't have a buffing wheel yet, so that's something I'm getting down the road. So in the meantime, I just wrap a rag around my sanding pad, zip tie it so it doesn't go flying off, and then I can put my high friction polish right on there and then get it going on there. Do a gold scoop. I think that'll look pretty nice. Use my Star Bond medium. And there we go. I'll have to do a little bit of cleanup with some acetone. Got a little bit of glue on the handle. But I'll get that cleaned up and we'll be done. Put some shots at the end, just like always. And thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. If you like the channel, give the video a thumbs up, thumbs down, That helps us get noticed by people, and that helps the channel grow.